Now we had $100 budget for a lavish brunch. Guys, what did we spend our money on? And did we make the budget?
My bad. I busted it by $4. It's $104 in the end.
Okay, why? What did we do?
I guess the drinks, you know, I had an option of just a regular wine or like this is a sparkling white Zinfandel, so I decided to go with this, you know. And the raspberry, I couldn't skim on the raspberry. I had to use Australian raspberry because
raspberries are expensive in Singapore. Huh?
They're beautiful though.
Yeah, they are. They are great.
So we with the budget, what I did was we went to Ion marketplace there. So we got some sausages that we turned to meatballs. Yeah, we got some sparkling white Zinfandel. We got some vanilla beans. We got some chili, pink salt, cream and milk that we turned already into the panna cotta. We have some egg, some Australian raspberry, mini bocconcinis, which are like small mozzarellas, Asian mixed greens, some chive, vanilla baby macaroons, celery, tomato, garlic, parmesan, lemon, onion, Earl Grey tea, bacon, and risotto rice.
Arborio rice.
Arborio rice.
So the first step, we're going to sear these pseudo meatballs, which were made from sausages. And what kind of meat is it?
It's pork sausage.
Pork sausages. So we took pork sausages, we removed the skin, plucked them out, shaped them into little balls, and what we're going to do now is we're going to slightly oil our pan. We're going to sear them for about 5 minutes, shifting them about constantly.
Do you guys like brunch? I mean, do you think that brunch is something which is very underrated in Singapore?
If you have the time yet,
because of the weather, it's so hot, and brunch is great to enjoy brunch if it's like al fresco, you know. If not, then like in New York, you know, al fresco brunch is the best thing in the world. Yeah. But in Singapore, it's hard to get that.
Yeah, it's too hot, I guess. You know,
if you want to do brunch, you have to do it early in the morning, and that's not brunch anymore. That becomes breakfast. So the next thing we're gonna do, because these things are cooking, and we're gonna Max over here, my sous chef today.
I'll be a sous chef today.
Yeah, he's my sous chef today. What he's gonna do is he's gonna cut up some lemon for the lemon vinaigrette, and I'm going to slice up some of the tomatoes.
I like to use 1 part lemon and like 3 parts olive oil.
Oh, right.
So that it's not too sour. 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Up. There you go. 3, 2, 1.
So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to cut the tomatoes, monitoring the meatballs, of course. And what I want to do is get even half-inch slices on the tomato.
So you got 1 part lemon juice here and 3 parts olive oil. There's a pinch of sugar, a pinch of salt,
and a little grind of pepper.
There we go.
There you go.
Alright.
Okay, so now we have to flip the meatballs. The meatballs have caramelized nicely.
Okay.
It's nice and little charred, little brown. So we're gonna just turn it around, turn them individually. My plunger, or like my flat top, is on the medium-high heat. Now I have bocconcini here. Bocconcini, these are little mozzarella balls. These are fresh mozzarella, buffalo milk mozzarella balls. And what we're going to do with them is that we're going to toss it lightly in the lemon vinaigrette that Max just made. We just toss it very lightly. And to enhance the flavor of the lemon vinaigrette, what we're going to do is, well, Max is going to shave off some lemon rind or lemon zest using a microfilm grater into the bocconcini meatballs.
So you get that lemony flavor, but not the tartness of it.
And a bit of texture to it as well, I guess.
Oh yeah, I guess I like that, the crunch, you know.
Now, tomatoes contain a lot of water, so it's a good idea to use some salt to draw out some of the extra moisture.
To actually concentrate the real tomato flavor?
So when you draw out moisture, you concentrate the tomato's natural flavors and enhance the brightness of the fruitiness, because tomato is essentially a fruit. So what we're going to use today is we're going to use some pink salt, which is pink Himalayan salt, fancy salt, to
bring up just the texture.
Dehydrate
okay.
the.
So it's not overly salty as well. It's not too salty.
Okay.
It's light and it's crunchy. And if you season something, season from the top, from a height, so you get everything. You know what I mean? Instead of just like going here, go from a height, so you get like it's faster and like
It's a bit style Milo, right?
Not really, I guess. But you get everywhere, you know. It gets to all the fun.
So let it rest for a couple of minutes. When the meatballs are done, use a kitchen cloth to like pat all the tomatoes dry. that removes a lot of the water. Right now, Max is putting some sugar on to enhance the natural sweetness of the tomatoes.
Because tomato is fruit at the end of the day.
Since looking good is as important as tasting good, Nick shows us how to present the Bocconcini Meatball Salad.
Laid out fanned out three tomato slices onto a plate, and what we're going to do is we're going to alternate bocconcini with the meatballs on these slices of tomato. I mean, if you're cooking for like a girl, you don't want to have a chunk of meat on the plate and it doesn't look appealing.
According to Bachelors Nick and Maxi, the 4 golden rules to cooking are: season to add flavor, tighten by bringing the food closer together, and heighten to add dimension. In this case, Nick uses salad leaves to give some height to the dish. And lastly, don't forget to clean. Wipe off all those fingerprints. And ta-da! You have a delicious spread of Bocconcini meatball salad that's ready to serve.